What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to another late night in the BrewLab with me, Lone Fox, your brewmaster-in-chief. And tonight, in the BrewLab, coming at you with what I consider to be a work of art. And the only reason why you don't win every freaking game in a row with this deck is because other people are assholes. But no, it's definitely serious jank. There's two versions, and we're going to play the Golgari one first, because that's the one that's closest and nearest to my heart. But quick little tangent before we get into the deck. I just want to make a point about how much of a non-set Final Fantasy has felt to me. And this is not a complaint. I'm actually happy about this. I've made a point similar to this in a few videos before, where I think WotC, fully aware of the fact that there might be some pushback from the community, as this is the first Universes Beyond set that is standard legal, they dip their toe in without going all in. And it's a combination of that and the fact that this is the first rotation where we're losing sets that were never intended to be together, right? So then maybe this is a little bit of a power down of the power level in general, so that they can start to power creep more slowly from a new rotation now that they're designing sets with more sets being legal and standard in mind. Which has a lot of repercussions. I'm thinking something as simple as cut down and go for the throat in the Dimir mid-range deck. Those are gone in 3 weeks. There's nothing I've seen that can even compare in terms of removal for that deck right now. And yes, we're getting Edge of Eternities. They've already replaced Lockdown with some sort of artifacty version of one. I don't know. But anyway, at this point I'm rambling. The reason why I wanted to make this point is because what I found is when I'm trying to build around what appear to be really fun, cool-looking Final Fantasy cards, I lose against opponents in Mythic who are playing Dimir mid-range, and they're mostly old cards with I think once we look back on the set, and it was all said and done, VV, Starting Town, Yuna, tell me what else, really. And maybe after rotation, a few cards from Final Fantasy more will become relevant. But what a non-set. The decks that I'm winning with now are the ones that have the least Final Fantasy cards in them. Unless you're playing VV. And so, anyway, little point I wanted to make. Please sound off in the comments. Let me know what you think. And of course, if you want to skip this portion of the video where I give my little opinions and things, timestamps in the video description down below. You can go right to the gameplay footage. But yeah, that's it. So now, without further ado, let's jump into tonight's brew. Simply called Feed the Snake, or Snake Cookies, or Cookie Food, Snaky Food. Some of you might have seen this already on X. We're going to go with the Golgari one first, because like I said, this one is a work of art. And I've played a lot of matches. The win rate isn't... This isn't oh my god, I'm breaking the meta. This is if you've got these cards and you want to do something fun while you wait for rotation, you're welcome. It completely catches so many people out of surprise. So it's a food deck. We're trying to apply a lot of early game pressure with our aggressive 2-drops, aggressive 2-drop, very aggressive 3-drop, the never before seen Honored Dre leader, except maybe people who play draft, but this thing can often enter as a freaking monster. It counts the number of food and squirrels you have on the board, and then it continues to grow whenever you continue to add more food and squirrels, and that's pretty much all the deck is trying to do. We got 4 Restless Cottage, the adventure side of the Poisoner, which happens to also be removal. The Tough Cookie is food and makes food. The Vine Reap Mentor is a squirrel and makes a food, which... Vanity makes food on chapter 2, also pretty nice little removal piece. And then another card that I didn't even think I knew existed, actually. But this isn't your 1-drop. Don't play this on 1. I mean, maybe do, I guess, whatever. But it's really not your 1-drop for ooh, get my curve out. This is something that you wait, and then when you get one later on in the game, you're happy because you can sack a food, which is what we're trying to do. If you haven't guessed already, this is a Enduring Tenacity win con deck. We apply early pressure, like I said, and then when they're low enough on life and all we have left is a bunch of food, we play a Tenacity and slowly sack our food. And of course, multiple Tenacities. Each food you sack is 6 life. It's really cool. We've also got 4, 8, 12 removals. If you can count the Gumdrop Poisoner, that's what, 12 to 18? No, oh my god. Lone Fox, 16. You know, plenty of removal in the main, but like I was saying, what happens here is whenever you forage, which is either 3 or more cards leaving your graveyard or a food is sacrificed, then you can tap it, pay a life, draw a card. So this becomes a little bit of a card draw engine in what is obviously the biggest problem in this deck. We don't play the Annex, which is like the Golgari colors kind of typical card advantage engine. We could also play Mosswood Dread Knight. Not today. Okay, we're doing new things. Sideboard. We can go even more aggressive, hyper aggressive, scratch the tenacity almost, bring in like the Sweet Tooths. These things. Like, I'm almost thinking I want to make like just an aggro food deck and cut the tenacity. Like, I'm that close. Makes a 1/1. Of course, Lockdown destroys us, but we've got 4 Maelstrom Pulse for that reason. 3 Sweet Tooth. 1/1 white. Again, food. And then the chapter can win games so bad with the Dre Leader or anything. They get plus X plus 1. So, X +1/+1 counters forever. Where X is the 1 plus. So you're anyway getting 1. And then plus the number of foods you control, which is, again, the whole point of the deck. So this can make a creature massive for additional sort of more beatdown strategy. Otherwise, if we need to try and slow things down, get the alt win cons in, Scavenger's Talent is just not only a food production machine, it can also mill the opponent out. It can also return our tenacity from the graveyard if they finally manage to get rid of it somehow with the chapter 3. Just epic. Ghost Vacuum, we know why that's in here. Bloodthirsty Conqueror, as you know, the win con with the tenacity, the little OTK thing where it ping ping ping. Alt win con, you always need 1. So this is if we need to like go a little higher up the food chain. And then we've got 2 Deadly Cover-Ups and Fanatical Offering for card draw and sweeper action against like more mid-range big creature decks, big green ramp, you know, whatever, dinos. We need something that just kind of goes poof. And that's the deck. It's snake cookies. Let's jump into some games. And then we'll keep the Orzhov one there on the back burner while I put some finishing touches. But let me just point out that it runs a full play set of Caretaker's Talent, and that foods trigger Caretaker's Talent. And also let me point out the fact that Elspeth doubles your tokens. It got a bit slow and weird. I might cut the Elspeths. I don't know. But there's also something there, I think. It's a dry-ass beef jerky. It's definitely not what I need while I'm trying to record a video. What I need is my water bottle, which I stupidly left downstairs. I may run... Ooh. As you guys know, I care very little about my numbers. I'm actually finally sinking down into a place on the Mythic ladder where I have more fun, because these guys are always just trying to freaking competitive. I wish I had an untapped black source for the treats, but it's still a little bit too good to just throw this hand away. It's been pretty cool in like Landfall decks. Oops. Do we think that our good friend here has kept himself a little bit of a protection spell? Let's find out. Nope. pity we lose the guy, but I just really wanted to get T-Fell before. Okay, hello. My very good friend, the Honored Dry Leader. Just who I was looking for. You want to find this guy like every match, man. It's so cool. We just kill the Hydra right away, and then we don't have to rush, because that can kill you straight away. Easy. Like Landfall aided by some elf ramp. Something like that. I don't know. Hello. I'm a 5/5. Stop, just nothing. A land, please. Another Lana War Elves. Something useless. Thank you. What's happening? What a clown, dude. Like, how is this even happening to me? Every time he top decks something relevant. It's so nuts. Mate. This is when you know the game's piloted by some freaking algorithm. Like, how was I supposed to lose this if this is yet another Primal Might that he just randomly topped it right now? It's the kind of stuff that drives you insane, bro. Opponent. Oh my god. Okay. Power, yeah? Not toughness. Whoop whoop. Bruv. Holy crap. Bye. Now you use that snakeskin veil. The snake is happy. The snake is full. Yummy food. Alright, definitely you. Pardon me. He's got all those hexproof and stuff, you know? Try this, see what he sides in, and then make a call. Maybe we do something a little different. Maybe we need to draw a bit more cards. Like, maybe we try the beatdown plan. But because we're on the draw, yeah, well, we were on the draw on that last one. We were definitely on the back foot the entire time. Like that was very much a, oh my god, I'm dying. Oh my god, I'm dying, and then trying to stabilize. If we feel like there's a chance to be a bit more, but yeah, this lockdown deck, it's like this must remove, otherwise you just you untap, or they untap and you're dead. One Fabled Passage, couple triggers on the Tifa, boom boom, she's like a 20 or whatever, and then you're dead. That's a cute little person on a chocobo feature thing. Sure. I was wondering if there was any. Yeah, he's got something. Oh, I didn't find lands. Oh my god, that's the best thing. Ah. Yes. Oh, the follow-up play. Now we can sit back on our laurels and just wait and see if the opponent has, you know, loads of big freaking hydras and stuff, and then we just zap. We're on the back foot again, though, man. Yeah, let's bait out their whole hand if we can. Traveling Chocobo, all the Landfall stuff. Let's go. Yes. My guy is bigger than your guy. Okay. Only hexproof, right? So now we know. Only overprotect. Okay. Cool, bro. Cool, cool, man. You're so cool. Just when you want to see this guy. whatever. I don't think he has any way of getting any of this crap back, but make more food. And now we draw cards with the Bone Cat. Bye. 97 Mythic got owned by the cookies. That was epic. Right? Doesn't get much better than that. I unfortunately have just realized I have to go. So I have to love you and leave you. I guess this can just be a quick brew, which actually is great because later tonight that means I have time to record the other one. So jumping back in with some final thoughts, overall review. You learned how to play it. You didn't see many matchups. Mono green, dude, man, Landfall. But trust me, there's some stats up on my Untapped. You can go and check those out. It's doing more than 50%. And I think maybe with finding some, maybe the card advantage through this and Fanatical Offering isn't quite enough. I wish there was, those sort of, as an additional, something like this, that was sack an artifact, draw 2 for 1 mana. Immediately would have gone in here, because of course the foods. But as we do not have anything like that, that's for draw. It's all these like, sack a food, exile thing. I ended up not going for it, and honestly the one that does isn't even that good. Where is it? This one is only creature enchantment. Yeah, here it's the super old one from, so I ended up just sticking with this for now, but I would really love to hear your thoughts in the comments, because this is one I'm super proud of, just out of, like, purely from the like fun synergistic side of things. And like right after I get back from this meeting I have to dash off to, I'm gonna try and do a non-snake one, and just like Sweet Tooth, try and like close it as quickly as possible with just a buttload of 2-drops and some squirrels. Squirrel Tribal needs to give itself at least one more try, because it's probably the one, maybe other than raccoons from Bloomburrow, that was just like embarrassingly bad. But that is going to be it for this one, guys. Thank you all so much for watching. As always, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I will be seeing you all in the next one with another fresh brew. And until then, this is Lone Fox from the BrewLab, signing out. Peace, y'all.